Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. In part 2, we'll walk you through a step-by-step inspection process, from checking the axle beam to spotting leaks and loose components, measuring wheel end play and bearing wear. Worn bearings cause play in the wheel, leading to heat buildup and even hub separations. Test like this. Jack up the wheel and support it securely. Grip the tire at the top and bottom. Rock it in and out. Use a dial indicator if you have one. More than 1/8 inch of movement signals excessive wear. Spin the wheel by hand. Listen for grinding or roughness. Bearings should turn smoothly. If bearings feel loose or gritty, repack or replace them immediately. Verifying alignment and suspension components. Misaligned axles wear out tires fast. Check these areas. Springs and shackles. Look for broken leaves, shifted center bolts, or worn bushings. U-bolt tightness. Loose U-bolts let the axle shift, throwing off alignment. Tracking. Drive the trailer straight over wet pavement. Off-track axles leave uneven tire marks. If the trailer pulls to one side, suspect alignment issues. A professional adjustment may be needed. Assessing brake system and hub condition. Brakes and hubs tie directly into axle health. Focus on brake drum or rotor wear. Deep scoring or heat cracks mean it's time for replacement. Hub seals, leaking grease around the hub. The seal has failed, letting contaminants into bearings. Lug nut tightness. Recheck after a short drive. Loose lugs indicate hub or stud problems. Sticky brakes or excessive drag point to axle misalignment or brake imbalance. Both strain the entire system. Each of these checks builds on the last. A complete inspection takes time, but skipping steps could mean missing the one flaw that strands you on the roadside. Keep notes of what you find. It helps track wear patterns over time. Common signs of axle damage or wear. Axles don't just fail overnight. They send warning signals, noises, vibrations, even visual clues that many drivers overlook until it's too late. Spotting these red flags early could mean the difference between a quick fix and a roadside disaster. Here's what to watch for. Unusual noises and vibrations. Your trailer shouldn't sound like a toolbox rolling down a staircase. Listen for these trouble signs. Grinding or growling. A deep, rhythmic rumble often means worn bearings struggling under load. Left unchecked, they can seize or fail catastrophically. Clunking on bumps. Loose U-bolts or cracked spring mounts let the axle shift, creating metallic bangs over rough roads. High-pitched squealing, dry wheel bearings or misaligned brakes protest with sharp, persistent whines. If the steering wheel shakes or the trailer vibrates at certain speeds, suspect axle imbalance or bent components. These symptoms often worsen under heavy loads. Visible damage or misalignment. Sometimes the problem stares right at you. Look for bent axle beams, sight along the length from behind. A warped axle won't line up straight. Cracks near welds. Check where the axle meets spring seats or brake mounts. Even hairline fractures can spread quickly. Rusted or flaking metal. Surface rust is common, but peeling layers or pitted metal signal structural weakness. A quick test. Measure the distance between dual tires on each side. More than a half-inch difference suggests misalignment. Uneven tire wear patterns. Tires tell the truth about axle health. Watch for cupping or scalloping. Patchy bald spots indicate bouncing from worn shocks or a bent axle. Excessive inner or outer wear. One shoulder wearing faster than the other. The axle's toe angle is likely off. Feathered edges. Tread ribs with sharp edges on one side point to misalignment, dragging the tire sideways. Rotate tires regularly. If wear patterns keep returning in the same spots, the axle, not just the tires, needs attention. Fluid leaks around axle seals. Grease on the inside of your wheels isn't normal. Look for thick black grease splatter. A blown hub seal lets lubricant leak onto brake drums or tires. Wet spots under axle tubes. Differential fluid pooling beneath the center suggests a failed gasket. Greasy residue on spindle ends, fresh lubricant here means the inner seal is compromised. Ignoring leaks leads to bearing failure. Clean the area first to confirm fresh leaks, not old grime. Each of these signs points to a bigger issue brewing. Catch them early and you'll save money, and maybe your cargo down the road. When to seek professional help. Even the most thorough DIY inspection has limits. Some axle problems need a trained mechanic's expertise, not just for accuracy but for safety. If you spot any of these red flags, it's time to call in a pro. Severe corrosion or structural damage. Surface rust is one thing, but deep corrosion weakens axles fast. Watch for crumbling metal. If a wire brush flakes away chunks of the axle, the structural integrity is compromised. Swiss cheese pitting. Small holes or deep grooves in the metal mean corrosion has eaten through. Cracks near stress points, especially around welds or where the axle connects to suspension parts. A professional can assess whether repair is possible or if the axle needs replacing. Guessing wrong could leave you stranded mid-haul. Persistent alignment or handling issues. You've checked tire pressure, replaced worn parts, and the trailer still pulls to one side. That's a sign of deeper problems. Bent axle beams. Even a slight bend throws off alignment permanently. Specialized tools measure this accurately. Twisted suspension components. A shifted spring hanger or distorted shackle requires precise realignment. Chronic uneven tire wear. If new tires develop the same wear patterns quickly, the axle's geometry is off. Mechanics use laser alignment systems to pinpoint issues DIY methods can't catch. Recurring hub or bearing failures. Replacing bearings only to have them fail again soon? The problem might not be the bearings themselves. Damaged spindle. A scored or warped spindle destroys new bearings fast. Improper preload. Bearings need exact torque specifications. Too tight or too loose causes premature wear. Seal leaks. If grease keeps disappearing, the hub seal seat might be corroded or out of round. A shop can diagnose whether the issue is the bearing installation or a bigger underlying flaw. Unexplained noises or vibrations. Some sounds defy a quick fix. Get a professional opinion if you hear metallic grinding under load. Could indicate a flexing axle or failing differential. Constant humming at speed points to bearing wear, but might also signal a bent axle creating uneven pressure. Knocking during acceleration or braking suggests loose or cracked components that visual inspections miss. Vibration analysis tools help mechanics isolate the source faster than trial and error. After a major impact, hit a deep pothole or curb hard. Even if everything looks fine, hidden damage can lurk. Hidden cracks. Stress fractures might not be visible without magnetic particle testing. Bent components. A slight bend in the axle tube can throw off wheel alignment subtly. Compromised welds. Impact can weaken welds, leading to sudden failures later. Professionals use precision measuring tools to detect distortions invisible to the naked eye. Knowing when to hand off the job can save you time, money, and roadside headaches. If your gut says this feels beyond me, trust it. Axles are too critical to gamble on. Regular axle inspections aren't just maintenance, they're peace of mind. A quick check for cracks, rust, or uneven wear takes minutes, but saves thousands in repairs. Or worse, a dangerous roadside failure. Make this a habit before every major haul. Keep your tools handy, follow safety steps, and don't ignore strange noises or tire wear patterns. When in doubt, call a pro. Your axles work hard. Returning the favor keeps your rig rolling smoothly mile after mile. Stay safe out there. Your trailer and your wallet will thank you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.